The air hits you first. It's sharp, clean. It carries the scent of damp earth, ancient rock, something wild. You've left the car behind, the noise of the modern world fading with every step. Before you lies a path, not a tame, manicured walkway, but a proper mountain trail. It's your gateway into another world, a world carved by giants of ice guarded by Welsh legends. This is Eryri, or Snowdonia as many know it, and you're heading for its heart. Standing on the shingle beach of Llyn Idwal, you truly grasped the scale of this place. Standing on the shingle beach of Llyn Idwal, you truly grasped the scale of this place. The lake itself is a sheet of dark, still glass, holding the reflection of the sky and the mountains. The lake, holding the reflection of the sky and the mountains. It's cradled by Llyn Idwal, a classic hanging valley shaped like a massive armchair. The back of the chair is formed by the immense craggy cliffs of the Glitterau Mountains. These aren't smooth rolling hills, they are jagged, shattered peaks that scrape the clouds. You can see the layers of rock, the deep gullies, and the scree slopes that cascade down to the water's edge. It's a geology lesson written in stone, a testament to unimaginable forces. The most imposing feature is the cliff face known as Twll Du, which translates to the black hole. It's a dark, forbidding chasm that splits the mountain, often referred to by climbers as the Devil's Kitchen. Every ancient landscape has its stories, and Llyn Idwal is no different. Mist clinging to the water, wind over the valley. The whispers of legend are as much a part of this place as the rocks and the water. The name itself, Llyn Idwal, comes from a dark Welsh tale. The story goes that Idwal was the son of a 12th century Welsh prince named Owain Gwynedd. To ensure his son received a good education and was kept safe from courtly intrigue, Owain entrusted him to the care of his cousin, Nefyd Hard. Nefyd was supposed to be his guardian, his protector, but jealousy is a powerful and destructive force, a poison that can corrupt even the strongest bonds of family. Nefyd had a son, Dunod. He grew intensely envious of Prince Idwal. He saw Idwal as a rival to his own son's future. The legend says that one day, under the guise of a friendly walk, Dunod took Idwal to the shores of this very lake. The details are lost to the mists of time, but the outcome is tragically clear. The story of Llyn Idwal's creation is even more dramatic than its legends. It's written not in ink, but in stone, a tale of immense power and geological time. Rewind the clock. Go back over 10,000 years, to the last ice age. This region was buried under a colossal sheet of ice, hundreds of meters thick. The mountains were jagged peaks, nunataks, piercing a frozen sea of ice. A world of unimaginable cold and pressure. The valley of Llyn Idwal was carved by a glacier. Not a static block of ice, but a slow-moving, powerful river of ice. It ground its way down from the high peaks, acting like a giant piece of sandpaper. It plucked huge boulders from the mountainsides. It scraped and scoured the valley floor. It carried immense amounts of rock and debris with it. The classic U-shape of the CDUM is the glacier's signature, much wider and deeper than the V-shape carved by a river. Sheer cliffs and the bowl-like cirque prove that power. As the climate warmed, the ice retreated, leaving a transformed landscape. The glacier deposited a ridge of rock and debris at its snout, a moraine. In a landscape that looks so stark and unforgiving, you might think that life would struggle to get a foothold, but that's the amazing thing about nature. It is resilient. It is tenacious. Life always finds a way. The animals that call Llyn Idwal home are true survivors, perfectly adapted to this challenging mountain environment. You won't find big, obvious herds of animals here. The life is more subtle, more hidden. You have to be patient, quiet, and observant. The rewards for this patience are incredible, offering a glimpse into a wild ecosystem that has existed for thousands of years. The most iconic residents are the feral mountain goats. These are not domesticated animals, they are wild and incredibly agile. You might see them perched on impossibly narrow ledges high up on the cliffs, moving with a confidence that honestly defies gravity. They are descendants of goats that were farmed here centuries ago, but they have long since returned to a wild state. Their shaggy coats protect them from the harsh weather. The rock and water might be the main attractions, but Llyn Idwal holds another, more delicate secret. This valley is a botanical treasure chest. Because of its unique geology and the cool, damp microclimate created by the high cliffs, it provides a refuge for a collection of incredibly rare plants. These aren't your typical garden flowers. These are specialists, relics from the end of the Ice Age. When the glaciers retreated, these Arctic alpine plants were left behind. Embarking on your own mini expedition to Llyn Idwal is straightforward, but a little preparation goes a long way. This is a mountain environment, and the weather can change in the blink of an eye. The best time to visit is from late spring to early autumn, roughly from May to September. During these months, you're more likely to get clearer skies, warmer temperatures, and see the landscape at its greenest. However, even in the middle of summer, you need to be prepared for rain and wind. An autumn visit can be spectacular with the fading light casting incredible shadows, but the days are shorter and colder. Your kit is crucial. Even for the short 10-minute walk to the lake, you need the right gear. Forget trainers, you need proper walking boots with good grip. Visiting a place as pristine and powerful as Llyn Idwal comes with a huge responsibility. It's not a theme park, it's a finely balanced living ecosystem. It's a national nature reserve for a reason. Our presence here has an impact, and it's our duty to make that impact as close to zero as possible. The most important principle is simple: leave no trace. This means that everything you bring in with you. So what is it about this 10-minute walk that stays with you long after you've returned to the car? It's not just the view, as spectacular as it is. It's not just the legend, as haunting as it is. It's the feeling. Llyn Idwal has a spirit, a presence that gets under your skin. It's the raw, untamed energy of the place. In a world that is increasingly sanitized, managed, and predictable, places like this are more important than ever. They are a vital reminder of the power and beauty of the natural world. A world that exists on its own terms, indifferent to our schedules and our deadlines. This small lake, nestled in its rocky armchair, is a microcosm of everything that makes the mountains special. It holds the history of our planet in its glacial scars. It tells the stories of our ancestors in its whispered legends. It showcases the incredible resilience of life in its rare plants and hardy animals. It challenges us physically and rewards us spiritually.